Okay, so how do we run a simulation? Well, when you're running a simulation, you want to recreate a random process. So in our game, Race to the Finish, we're going to have a model that should be as close to real life as possible. And it should include a component that models a random event, which in this case is drawing a card. It should include the list of possible outcomes for that component, which we could get a heart, a spade, a diamond, or a club. You do need to be a little careful in the sense that you need to remember that there are different hearts, different spades, different diamonds, and different clubs, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Now, you should also determine how often each outcome should occur. In this case, there are 13 of each in a deck of cards. Now, the way we're going to model those outcomes, the 13 cards, is we're going to actually use a card deck. So we're going to run, now when you're doing a simulation, you run several trials, ideally 20 or more. You describe the process for completing the trial, which in this case is you're going to shuffle a deck of cards at least 7 times, which you may not know that if you riffle shuffle, you should do it 7 times to randomize the deck. And you're going to keep drawing a card until one of the following occurs. Either you have a total of 5 hearts, 4 spades, 3 diamonds, or 3 clubs, whichever occurs first. Your response variable, what we're keeping track of, is whether you win or lose. And so here's a random deal that I used a virtual manipulative on the internet and said, deal me 4 cards. And here they are. They gave me so I'm going to keep a tally here, and you can see I've got a diamond, a spade, a diamond, a diamond. So that's 3 diamonds. I win a computer. So I got a win. So keep a tally of your results. Now here's another deal. And so I get a club, a jack, a 5 of clubs, 2 of spades. So I've got 2 clubs, 2 spades, get a heart, and then I get my 3rd club. So that means we lose. Okay, so dealing cards can kind of take a while, especially if you got to shuffle 7 times. So how could we do this more quickly? Well, we could model with random numbers so we can avoid the shuffling. So you're going to have, instead of your outcomes being actual cards of the deck, you're going to assign numbers to them. And I'm going to say the first 13 numbers starting at 0, 0, because you can get 0, 0. Look, there's a 0, 0 right there. And it might be I'm going to use it. You can get a 0, 0 in your random numbers. And so that's the lowest number. You should start there. And the first 13 outcomes should be clubs. The next 13 are diamonds. The next 13 after that are spades. And the last 13 are hearts. And I'm doing 2 digits at a time because from 51, 52 outcomes, that's 2 digits. So I need at least 2 digits. Don't want to go more if I don't have to, because you'll see where the issue comes in there. So, okay, 16 represents my first card dealt. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go until I find either 5 hearts, 4 spades, 3 diamonds, or 3 clubs. So here's my diamond. 40 is a heart. There you go. 88. Notice that that's outside of the range. So what am I supposed to do with that? You need to tell me when I need to ignore digits. Here's another diamond. 18. And then we have 99 is outside of the range. There's a club and a diamond. Oh, I've got 3 diamonds. That means I win a computer, and I stop right there. Now I can keep going with this set of numbers in the simulation and just start up on this next one. New game, I get a spade and another spade. Ignore, ignore. A heart, a club, a diamond. So I got 2 spades, a heart, club, diamond. Another spade. I'm really close on the spades. Ignore. A club. Now I'm up to 2 clubs. Ignore. Diamond. I'm up to 2 diamonds. A heart. I should decide pretty soon. Here's a spade. So I have 4 spades, which means I have a win. Let's go to the next one. Start a new trial here. 69 is ignore. 33 is a spade. 12 is a club. 38 is a spade. 59 ignore. 64, 99 ignore. 17 is a diamond. 54 ignore, ignore, ignore. 20 is a diamond. 23 is also a diamond. Well, let's see, that gives me 3 diamonds, so I have a win. Now let's look. 38 is a spade, diamond, ignore, ignore, diamond. 53 is out of the range, 5 is a club. 52 is out of the range, 9 is a club. 19 should be a diamond. Why did I put an X here? Well, you see I added this line, said ignore repeats. And the thing is, I've already drawn the 19 card, and so I shouldn't really be drawing it again for this game. So not only do you have to tell me what to ignore outside of the range, you also need to tell me if I'm ignoring repeats. Most of the time, we ignore repeats. There's 62, which is ignore, club, and oh, 3 clubs we lost. We have a loss there. Ignore for 73, ignore, spade, ignore, 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 diamond, heart, ignore 22. Why did I ignore the 22? That's another repeat right there. All right, see the 22 was right here. Ignore, ignore, club, ignore, ignore, club, ignore, and another club. So we have a loss here. All right. Now you're going to report your statistic. So you want to make sure you have a tally. Here we had 5 losses and 5 wins and 2 losses. So based on the simulation, notice how we said we estimate that the game will be lost 2 out of 7 times, or 28.6%. Now what I'd like you to do is continue the simulation with the extra random numbers provided to see if your estimate changes. All right?